London. This is Strictly It Takes Two. Please welcome your host, Zoe Ball.
It Takes Two. Now, just like our couples, we've given a lot of attention to the judges' comments this week, and it's been paying off. Our frame is strong, our footwork is tidy, and our hips are ready to shake like there's no tomorrow. So, without further ado, let's find out who's in the green room tonight. It's the Reverend Richard and Dianne. Aston and Janette are here. Cheeky and Alexandra and Gorka, the corker. Joining them, a woman who always has our couples in stitches, quite literally, Vicky Gill is here. Gorgeous Gill. Plus, Ian Waite is back for another one of his critically acclaimed warm-ups. But first, Bruno called their American Smooth a feast of entertainment in a technical drought. It might not have been the biggest hit of the night, but they made it through. Hurrah! It's the Reverend Richard and Dianne. Yay! Oh.
I thought the falling petals had more grace.
You created a feast of entertainment in a technical drought.
We need to see a little bit more content, but you are so entertaining. I love you.
Oh, it is always a joy to see the Revo and Redo with us. I will give you credit, Richard. You are consistent. 17 again, and you get to dance another week. Woo! Yes, you must have been absolutely thrilled.
Really, sir? I didn't think it was that Tezza. I thought it was terrible. I thought we were all right, really. There were a little bit I freestyled in the middle, where I think I may have been marked down for. But actually, I didn't fall over. That was good.
You didn't fall over.
It
was definitely freestyle, though, in there.
A little bit of freestyle.
When he did that, Dianne, what were you thinking to yourself?
Oh, I do this thing where I smile. I go, "You're on your wrong foot. You're on the wrong foot." Right?
I just think,
and he goes, and I'm like, "Oh, forget it.
Tell me which foot. You just tell me a wrong foot.
Oh, of course, yes. Yeah. From that point, though, could you even... I don't think I'd even be able to work it out, sort of right or left there at that point. Darcy said your American Smooth was a bit lumpy. Can we just say here at It Takes Two, we love all your lumps.
Thank you.
Yes, we do. Did you enjoy yourself out there? Because you look like you're having a riot.
Yeah, it's such good fun. I can't tell you how much fun it is. And to kind of, be sewn into a shirt, covered in spangles and pushed onto a dance floor, that for me is a kind of rare opportunity and a good night out.
I know, we fully recommend it to everybody. Craig liked it.
Yes.
He went from a 2 to a 3. Yes, are you slowly melting his ice-cold heart?
I live to melt the iceberg that is the heart of Craig Revel Horwood.
It takes some time, but it'll be worth the wait, I promise you. Dianne, Shirley was saying that the Reverend's ear is his secret weapon.
Yes.
Is that the musician? I mean, is that a timing thing?
Yeah, no, he is super, super good with his timing. That is your plus point, definitely.
More than one.
That's one of your. You've got many. I mean, look at you. To look at, you're so gorgeous.
My cracky good look.
But it really is a big help to know that he's always on time. I might the steps are a little bit.
Yeah.
But he's on time.
I'm always on time.
He does the wrong step on time.
Yeah.
Love it.
That's good. Yes.
Yes. 10 points for that.
You
really
do
missed
work
that.
so hard, though, don't you?
Pathetically hard. It's amazing how much work you can do with no perceptible improvement. But I'm enjoying it.
This week he definitely has improved.
But I mean, there's a lot of me to heave around, and I haven't done anything like this ever before. So it took a little while for my body to acclimatise to this new and rather punishing regime.
I know.
But we're getting there, aren't we?
It is a punishing regime, but the joy is all ours this weekend because you're doing a paso doble to this incredible music. You're right, you lot, you're out there singing along. Firstly, I must ask, will you be Flash or will you be Ming the Merciless?
Nothing merciless about my paso doble. I'm very much at the Flash end of the spectrum.
Oh, yeah. I'm so excited to see the costume. It's a very passionate dance.
Yes.
It's the paso doble. We can see here from your rehearsals, you're the saviour of the universe, after all.
Yeah.
Are you going macho, and how is the paso face, Richard?
I can practice my macho paso.
Yeah. There it is. Is this good? Is this
It's
good
the duck
passo,
face, isn't it?
Diane?
It is. He's really taking everything I say on board. Sometimes a little too much.
The first time I did my
No,
passo,
he's so good.
but the first time I did my passo face, she fell to the floor in
It's
hysterics
true.
and rolled on the floor. I've got it on my phone for 2 minutes and 14 seconds.
Is
doing
that
well.
not quite the response you need for a passo face? The thing is, though, Diane, he always delivers, and the entertainment, I mean, is so fantastic, isn't it?
He really does deliver, and he gives it 190% every time he dances, which I love. And I smile every time I'm dancing with him. Even in the training room, I've just got this grin on my face because he's so joyful. He loves it.
Such a joy to dance with.
Such a joy to dance with. We cannot wait to see. Good luck at the weekend flash.
Thank you.
Good work. Now, just when our couples thought it was safe in the studios, he's back for the sequel. It's time for Waite's Warm-Up Part 2. He's been shocking around the studio. It's Ian, everyone! Ready to get your teeth stuck into all of our
with my
couples.
wand. Ready to
People.
inspect them all.
Oh, let's start with Debbie and Giovanni. Overall, top of the leaderboard for the first 2 weeks. Amazing stuff coming from them. Can they stay there with their quick step?
Well, she's obviously a great dancer, as you can see. She's got lovely poise, there's good movement. Occasionally, though, she's losing contact, and it's normally actually when Giovanni's going backwards and she's going forwards, and she's got to be like the engine. And if she doesn't lower into the legs enough, then she won't be able to keep up with him. So that she needs to lower into the legs a little bit. I noticed here... she's a little bit too far over his right-hand side. So if you stand here, what's happening is they're a little bit too side by side. So she's over there a little bit, and I'd like to see her just move a little bit, an inch or two there, so there's more contact.
Great.
You see what I mean? And then she can stretch out there. That's it. Get your head out. Perfect.
Give me a right cricket in it. Let's talk about Brian and Amy. Dance-off survivors. So hopefully they're confident going into their Wizard of Oz American Smooth. Can they get smoothly through this weekend?
Well, I love the fact that he's up on his toes on this weave here, as you can see, Zoe. But then he stays up on his toes for the whole thing, which I'm not sure whether he's supposed to, but you know, it's going with the dance. I'd like to see his face be a little bit more confident in times, because sometimes he loses that confidence. And I know it's probably comes from a place of not quite sure what you're doing, but if he can fake it with the face, he might be able to fake it with the body. So that's what I would say first. So we don't see it.
All right.
I don't want to see it in his face.
Look confident. Next up, David and Nadia. They're doing a samba to Staying Alive. Will this give you a fever on Saturday night?
Well, last week, Zoe, they did a fantastic job. I think he had great energy, and he needed to focus just on sometimes the line and the quality of the dance. And I think there's a little bit the same with this. He's going to have to look at the technique. I'll just show you this bit because we've only got 3 seconds of it, but he does like a zigzag step. But I noticed that as he steps through, every time he steps through with a foot that's turned in.
And where
so he's always like that, rather than turning the foot out like that, you see? So even though you're stepping through, you should still step through with a slightly turned out foot, not turned in.
And that's something that the judges will pick up on, isn't it?
Yeah, you'll see if somebody's a little bit pigeon-toed, you're bound to see it.
OK. Charlotte and Brendan now. We're starting to think that she's a bit of a ballroom girl. She's got tango this week, which is great for her. It's a Top Gun theme. Will she take your breath away?
Yeah, this is so much better than last week. I just think she had a disaster. Maybe she went wrong at the beginning, and then that
it throws you, doesn't it?
Yeah, it throws you completely. And you've been there. Cha-cha-cha was your worst dance, as
Thank you very much. Just you so kindly remind me every series.
Now, I just slowed that piece down where she runs around him. Now it's a standing spin, and on a standing spin, the man stands still, and the lady runs around the outside of his right-hand side. And basically, she was trying to do it with the right foot between his legs. It's never going to work. So she needs to make sure that's something like a standing spin, that she does the right footwork.
Okay,
because otherwise,
excuse me a minute. Come on. You've got a button undone. Oh, getting dressed. Okay, there you go. Oh, sorry, do you want me to undo all of them? Sorry. Okay. And so, Johnny and Oti.
Yes.
Indiana Jones, Paso Doble. This could be epic.
Well, at this early stage, he needs to have a little bit more shaping in the body. Because obviously Paso is full of those shapes, and to create drama and posture. It's all about posture, this dance, but it's also about the shaping in the arms. And as you can see here, he's putting his arm out, but really he should have it underneath there. He should be shaping it like this. So there should be two places where he has a shaping, one in the arm and one a curve in the body. So he's always got that shaping, no matter where you are. You've got a shaping in the arm and a shaping in the body.
If he just practices walking around the house like that for the next couple of days...
if he does that, it'll be fine. He just needs to lose it then after this week and then do something else.
And do something completely different, which is
Exactly.
confusing. Next, Joe and Katya, they're doing a Viennese waltz to Somewhere My Love from Dr. Zhivago. This could be so romantic. How's it shaping up?
Well, it looks like at the moment, Zoe, as if Katya is trying to get him used to the feeling of Viennese waltz. It has to be very smooth, no jerks, no like stop and start. And he's got a little bit the opposite problem to Debbie in the respect that he's a little bit too square. If I'm drawing a line now, this is his centre line and that's Katya's centre line. What I'd like to see him do is get over onto the left side a little bit more.
Okay.
And I can demonstrate that in a pivot.
Do you need me?
So if I come across you, Zoe,
Okay.
and then we're going to do a pivot. If we keep over each other's right-hand side, we can pivot faster.
Being on a fast spin. Help me.
No, but it actually helps. You can go round each other, and it helps the turn. Are you all right?
If you need me, I'll be over here.
No. Come back.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, so it's just about using your body weight to get yourself around. That's
Use
what
your
I'm
body
saying.
weight to get yourself around. I love it. That's why he is so brilliant. In Waite, everyone. Now, summer may be over, but my next guest certainly brought the heat to Strictly with their extra spicy salsa. It's the red hot Aston and Janette. I feel like I'm going to pass out. I'm like properly spinning. Thanks.
I've never seen such a difficult sequence of lift in a salsa ever before.
You missed a grip. Also, there was a lack of figure 8 in your hip rotation, but it had rhythm, it had timing, and an amazing performance.
So were a couple of stumbles, but I loved it, and loved it some more.
Come on, Aston and Janette. I mean, it's ridiculously good, isn't it? Congratulations, Aston, on not dropping Latin sensation.
We
Janette
did.
Manrara.
We survived. Well done.
You survived.
Oh, you're supposed to survive. Oh my God, it looked like so much fun to watch. How much fun is it to dance, or was it a bit scary?
Do you know what? Honestly, that's probably the most fun.
Yes, it was
had
the
so
most
far
fun.
on the journey. That was like mind-blowingly fun. Yeah, it was just exciting.
The
I was
song in itself was like, every time we did it in rehearsals, we're like, Despacito. Which, by the way, means slowly. And there was nothing slow
about that whatsoever. Bruno said that was the most difficult sort of sequence of lifts juggling that he's ever even seen on this show. I mean, that is such a risk on week 2, but it so paid off, Janette.
Sorry.
What? You never told me.
No, but do you know what? Honestly, he was so capable. And as you saw on the night, he really was able to handle all those kind of things. And I just trusted him straight away. In rehearsals, he always had me. I just felt like he had the right technique to do everything. And yeah, he delivered it on the night. So obviously it was a good call, I think.
I know, a great call. And Aston, where do you even start with the head slide move? I mean, I don't even understand how you start rehearsing that move.
There was a couple of different...
different options.
Some didn't work.
Yeah.
Some did not work at all. No. But no, that was... I'm not really sure. I think, first of all, it started like she was on my back and then we slid down and it was on the back and it was like, actually, no, we want to make it a bit more effective. I was like...
Did you slide it back up?
Yeah.
It's just...
Go on, woman,
come back.
Up you go.
Just, down to this
You know,
lady
I
right
was
here.
teaching it was quite funny because just explaining to him that my head was going to be just sliding down his back. He was like, what?
Are you all right,
Your head's
woman?
where?
Yeah. Are you sure about this?
Exactly.
Oh, it's so good. And I mean, Bruno said just a smidgen of perfection. This is week 2, but we want to know, biggest critic, Mama Marigold. What did she make of it?
You know what? Honestly, I'll tell you right now. She said to me afterwards, she went, I mean, I heard it was amazing. And she was sitting in the audience and I was a bit like, what? And she went, I just sat there the whole time like this.
She was scared.
She was scared, but then obviously watched it back about 10 times when she got back about midnight, and I was a bit like, so you was sitting in the audience, didn't watch it. But anyway, 10 times in the whole week now, it's like...
Yeah. And that's her baby. She just doesn't want to see you go wrong. Let's talk trolls. How a preparation for your big production and movie weekend, how's it all going?
I love the fact that we're going to be trolls for movie week. I just think it's so fitting because no one really knows, but us in rehearsals, we are kind of cartoon characters already.
Yeah,
we're all over the place. We have way too much energy sometimes in the studio.
No sweeties for you two.
No,
but it's going really good. I mean, we are cha-chaing to Can't Stop the Feeling, which is one of our favorite songs, and then dressed as very colourful and happy trolls.
Who's going to have the biggest, highest hair?
I don't know.
Had this discussion yet?
He's already halfway there.
I'm halfway there. So, never know.
Yeah, we'll see.
Now, Shirley keeps talking about sickled foot and turning out. She's mentioned it twice. We don't want to hear it 3 times. Jeanette, what can you do about that? And can you explain what she means?
Well, we've been working on it a lot, haven't we? And do you know what? I think it's demo time. Oh yeah.
That's why she's a Latin sensation,
yes,
people.
There we go. Thank you. So what we want to do, is correct, is have our ankles together. So if you look at my ankles, they're nice and together.
Let me watch this as well.
Yes. Aston has been working on this all week. So we keep the ankles together and the knees coming in, and we want to use the inside of the balls of our feet. Okay?
Yeah.
None of that. We don't like that.
None of that, Aston. Okay.
We want that. That looks gorgeous. You see? Oh, I love my shoes, by the way.
I love those shoes.
Yeah, so we're working on that.
Thank you. Demo time. You got all that. You're sorted.
You did.
Yeah. Good luck with your cha-cha-cha, you beautiful little trolls.
Thank you. Yeah.
Aston and Janette.